Biblical giants lived in North America, proof Nephilim lived here. Did biblical giants truly walk the ancient lands of North America? Could the Nephilim, offspring of fallen angels, have left their indelible mark on this continent? Join us as we explore compelling evidence that challenges conventional beliefs, unraveling the mysteries of a forgotten chapter in history. In the depths of North American history lies a tapestry woven with tales of giants that span across the vast land. These stories not only capture our imagination, but also provide intriguing evidence that supports the biblical narrative of Nephilim and the giants that once walked the earth. Join me on this captivating journey as we explore the history of giants in North America, beginning with the Paiutes, an indigenous North American tribe residing in parts of Nevada. The Paiutes have a rich oral tradition that they shared with early white settlers, recounting the existence of a remarkable race of red-haired white giants known as the Sitaka, or barbarians in their ancestral lore. In 1882, Sarah Hopkins, the daughter of a Paiute Indian chief, chronicled these tales in her book Life Among the Paiutes, Their Wrongs and Claims. According to this oral tradition, the Paiutes found themselves engaged in fierce conflicts with these giants, and they joined forces with other tribes to rid their land of these colossal beings. Legend has it that the Paiutes eventually chased the last remaining red-haired giants into a cave known as Lovelock Cave. They demanded that the giants come out, but to their surprise, the giants defiantly refused. Determined to protect their people and reclaim their land, the tribe resorted to drastic measures. They set a massive fire at the mouth of the cave, enveloping it in smoke and flames. Some giants were driven out by the smoke, and the Paiutes unleashed a hail of arrows upon them. The fire and smoke proved fatal, either burning the remaining giants alive or suffocating them. The significance of this remarkable legend came to light in 1886 when John T. Reed, a mining engineer from Lovelock, was informed of the tale by local Indians. Intrigued, Reed sought to substantiate the existence of the cave and its historical significance. However, his plans for an archaeological dig were thwarted when two miners recognized the presence of guano, a valuable ingredient for gunpowder, within the cave. They swiftly established a company to extract the guano, which led to the discovery of an astonishing array of artifacts. Word of the astonishing finds reached the California Anthropology Department, prompting them to conduct excavation digs at Lovelock Cave. The results were nothing short of extraordinary, with approximately 10,000 archaeological specimens unearthed. Among the artifacts were two tools, bones, baskets, and weapons, each offering a glimpse into the lives of these ancient giants. Rumors circulated that the bones of two colossal giants were discovered within the cave, though this claim was later denied by the archaeologists involved in the dig. Among the remarkable discoveries, one artifact stands out in particular, a sandal of enormous proportions, measuring over 15 inches in length. Just imagine the colossal beings who once walked in these oversized footsteps. But the wonders don't end there. In 2013, modern-day explorers ventured into the cave, stumbling upon a breathtaking sight, a massive handprint, far surpassing the size of an average human hand. This awe-inspiring find reignited the age-old intrigue surrounding the giants of yore. Imagine a world where ancient giants known as the Anakin and linked to the Nephilim roamed the land. Fascinatingly, there are accounts of giant skeleton bones being discovered in mounds all across America. One such location is Lake Delavan in Wisconsin, where reports suggest that an enormous skeleton was unearthed. This colossal find measured over 9 feet from head to foot and was astonishingly well preserved. In fact, the skull alone was as large as half a bushel. To add to the intrigue, there were also finely tempered rods made of copper and other relics found nearby. Now you may be wondering why these remarkable discoveries were not widely known or acknowledged by historical sites, museums, colleges, and various organizations. Well, here's where the plot thickens. One reason could be that these giant bones completely shattered the widely accepted belief system of evolution at the time. They challenged the prevailing scientific narrative and forced a reconsideration of our understanding of human history. Additionally, there was a darker motive at play. During that era, there was a narrative perpetuated that Native Americans were savages, unlearned, and inferior to other human beings. Recognizing the existence of ancient giants would have contradicted this narrative, potentially impacting the treatment of Native American cultures, their burial mounds, and their land rights. Ohio, too, holds a significant place in this enigmatic tale. At the end of the colonial period, an astonishing 10,000 mounds dotted the Ohio landscape. However, today, less than 1/10 of these mounds remain in reconstructed form, a stark reminder of what once was. These very mounds were believed by none other than Abraham Lincoln himself to have been built by giants. and as fate would have it, it was later discovered that these mounds indeed held the bones of giants. The evidence is compelling, with even the New York Times reporting on these finds. For instance, an article from May 5, 1885 describes a 7-foot-long skeleton discovered in Centerburg, Ohio. Another article from March 5, 1894, tantalizingly titled Giants of Other Days, discusses recent discoveries near the Serpent Mound in Ohio. Even as recently as May 12, 2003, an article referred to a mysterious case from 1872, where a skeleton over 10 feet tall was supposedly found. In fact, the lower jawbone alone, when placed over a man's face, completely covered it. Combine this with the length from the hip bone to the knee, and it becomes evident that this giant stood over 10 feet tall. These accounts and historical articles are like breadcrumbs leading us down a captivating path of discovery. They raise profound questions about our past, challenge established beliefs, and invite us to explore the mysteries hidden within ancient mounds and the secrets they hold. Indeed, there are various biblical references to giants, such as Deuteronomy chapter 2, verses 20 and 21, which mentions a land inhabited by giants. The Ammonites refer to them as Zamzummim, a people as numerous and tall as the Anakim. However, the Lord destroyed them, and the Ammonites dispossessed them and settled in their place. Native American tribes also have their own legends and accounts of giants. Dr. Donald Panther Yates, a researcher and author, writes about how a Native American legend describing a race of white giants who possessed advanced mining technology ruled over the West. These giants were said to have enslaved other tribes and had strongholds throughout the Americas. According to the legend, they either perished or returned to the heavens. It's interesting to note that the connection between these giants and the fallen angels who were cast down from the heavens. Chief Rolling Thunder of the Comanches, a Great Plains tribe, shared an account in 1857 of a race of white giants who inhabited a vast territory extending from east to west. These giants, standing at 10 feet tall, were described as rich, powerful, and skilled in various crafts. They ruled over the land they had taken from its original inhabitants. Additionally, there are legends from the Nahanni Valley in Canada that speak of a type of giant known as the Nakani, or the Wild Man of the North. These accounts from differing cultures and traditions offer intriguing glimpses into the possibility of ancient giants existing in various parts of the world. While they may seem as folklore or legends, they continue to captivate our imagination and inspire further exploration into the mysteries of our past. The quote from Philip Godself in The Curse of Dead Man's Valley describes his observations of a land where he found no signs of Native American presence. According to local reports, the area is believed to be haunted by a race of prehistoric troglodytes, or Nikonis. These beings were described as having repulsive gargoyle-like faces and living in caves carved out of living rock. They were said to be twice the size of ordinary humans and would often capture tired hunters and stray squaws with their powerful gorilla-like arms. When considering reports of giants in North America and other parts of the world, there are two main possibilities. One is that these stories were simply made up by civilizations that had no contact with each other, and the other possibility is that these accounts reflect genuine encounters with giants. In addition, certain megalithic structures found worldwide are believed by some to have been built by fallen angels and their giant offspring, the Nephilim. The incredible size, precision, and seemingly impossible construction techniques of these structures are often cited as evidence supporting this perspective. These observations and interpretations contribute to ongoing discussions and debates surrounding the existence of giants and their potential involvement in the construction of ancient megalithic structures. Hey, that's all for now. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. And thank you for watching.